Pisces, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 19th through the 25th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out all the info about that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Pisces. All right, the overall energy for the reading, the King of Wands. Feeling quite confident, quite passionate. I feel like this involves a particular situation with someone you got going on here. I do see it flipping into something else, but we'll see as we go along. In the recent past, the Three of Cups, the Eight of Wands, the Lovers. Okay, so love, spending time together, energy exchange, especially of love. Very beautiful energy here within a connection you have tied up to you. At least the energy is available for that. Hopefully you went for it because it's beautiful. Okay, in the current situation, the Hermit, the Wheel of Fortune, the Page of Pentacles. That's what, that's where the flip is coming in. Because I feel like whatever this is starting to teach you certain lessons, and as the switch happens into this learning kind of an energy from it, it starts to become a little painful. It's not as pretty as it looks back there. So we'll see again where this goes, but definitely a whole lot of healing currently through this situation, and almost really humbling you down, like really kind of opening you up to see how much you can learn from this. In the immediate future, the Page of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Star. Okay, really wanting something, really desiring something, and there's pain in the way. What that signals to me is the fact that, okay, you can have whatever you're wishing for, of course. A lot of the times when we go for something that we want, we're not ready. And we're not ready because we have all of these obstacles. And we look at these obstacles and we point them out. We're like, oh, because of that, because of that, because of that. When we actually don't realize those obstacles kind of lie within us. In terms of maybe we didn't heal enough certain aspects that would open up that path for us towards what it is that we want. So that's kind of what's showing up here for you, where it feels like it's a heavy path, it's a heavy, really heavy road towards what you want. And it's kind of backing you down, kind of like, I don't even know if I want this anymore. And that again kind of goes to your own healing. Do you deserve that? Do you want that really? There's going to be obstacles and it's going to be tough. Interesting. Let's clarify. Let me clarify the King of Wands. Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, King of Cups. There's even a transition here towards, so it's kind of like you're showing me a sense of confidence on the surface, and then you're tapping into your heart. So you're kind of going within here and you're opening up from there, which gives it, it's not even about confidence anymore. It's showing up for real as who you are, There is somewhat of a struggle here, so it's not as easy as, because, well, usually it happens like that, where you open up from the inside and you exude this sense of confidence on the outside, which that's kind of how it's perceived from the outside, but you're not necessarily going with that sense of, ooh, look at me, I'm so good, I'm so, sometimes, but not all the time. But I see you having a hard time sustaining that openness from the inside. where you're showing up almost fading into this disconnection from what's going on in your heart, basically. What's keeping you confident and open. Almost. You're not disconnected yet, but you're almost fading away into that disconnection from your own heart. Okay. Let's see. I don't even know if I want to touch that past. Let's do the Eight of Wands in the recent past. The Emperor, the Five of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands. Okay, so yeah, the energies are beautiful. Now, how each of you showed up in these energies, different story. Because I see fear here attached to someone. But even if that's there, it's not necessarily taken away from this beautiful energy of let's come together. It makes it a little tough here and there. But overall, the energy stays beautiful. So someone's fear is definitely coming into play here, which is making it difficult for them and possibly difficult for the situation. Let's do the Lovers. I don't feel like that's yours, but it could be, like your fear. For the Lovers, you get the Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, the Devil. That's what it is. So I'm seeing this energy, right? The way I see it, I look at this energy, I'm like, man, it's beautiful. And then I see the people that are dealing with the energy and how they're coming to it. And there's one coming here with fear. It's like, it's a little tough around the edges here, a little. Okay, but I'll still kind of go for it because it's beautiful energy. And then there's the other one, which this one I kind of get that it's you. But you could switch, you would know which of these energies are yours. But this one comes in with along the same lines as fear, but they're not showing me that fear. They're showing me more of a energy of, you know what? I'm on my own. I'm doing my thing. I don't want anybody and anything to interfere with this. Almost like a commitment phobe kind of an energy, which is unhealthy because the Devil is here. Like, I could understand this energy to some extent. I could be like, okay, maybe they're used to be independent, do their thing, and they don't have that concept yet that they can still share their energy with another. I don't know. I could go for it. Not when the Devil is here. And that's definitely an unhealthy grab towards just me and me, baby. That's it. So two energies coming at this one. Two very different ones. Let's do the Hermit in the current situation. Page of Pentacles, Two of Wands, the Hierophant. You have been learning from the situation for quite a while. You're still in that process though. You're going in deep by the looks of it. So you're learning more and more as we speak here. But again, you're showing me a sense of, and this connection, whatever this is, has taught me a lot already. And I still know I have a long way to go with this one. So you're keeping yourself open to learning from it. That's good. Let's do the Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords, the Death card, the Ace of Pentacles. Things are going to change. Things are in the way that you experience, in the way that you perceive this whole situation. So through this, because you're on this path of healing, because there's all sorts of ups and downs and on this path of healing, things are going to change in the way that you would want things, in the way that you would perceive things around this. So you're showing me here, because you're hurting, a lot of the times, especially when you're hurting, you're like, I'm done with this. I don't want to deal with this. Take this away from me. Universe, thank you so much, but take it. There's other days where, because, again, remember, the energy of healing goes like this. So you're going to go like this with it. Which one of them would be, universe, take it away from me. The other one, you wake up one day, you're like, oh man, but I want this so much. Like, this can be restored. This can be done. This can, So there's going to be a lot of back and forth here by the looks of it. And that's the flip. Because there's many. Let's do the Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands, Page of Swords, Eight of Wands. Yeah, there's little something going on, if there's anything going on physically with those. So again, back to how I saw the energy, very beautiful, love, beautiful deep connection, and then the two people coming at it. That to me would immediately signify separation between the two people. Maybe they're experiencing the energy here and there, but the way they're looking at it and the way they're addressing it, if you put those two together, it would be World War III. So I don't know, maybe to some extent it works. So in here, I see as things do heal, in this one, I see a little bit of more flexibility in terms of coming together, meeting halfway. So that's a possibility here. Not much in that, but as you learn, as you progress, as you go through this journey, the energies get more flexible a little bit, and they could allow for the two of you to meet halfway, you know? It's not only you that needs to heal here, though. But I do see it on both sides. So, let me see, because this one flipped. Let's do the Page of Swords in the immediate future. Ooh, Ace of Wands, the Moon, the Lovers. Ooh, yeah. I mean, there's deep feelings on your side, especially, that are popping in here. Interesting. Because something did shift from the past energy where you were going at it with this energy of and then you kind of mellowed down, and then you start functioning through the reality of what this connection represents to you, not through the fear of what this connection represents to you, through the reality of it. So you're starting to come at it in a very different way. You're not doing much, but you're doing something when you are, not all the time. So I don't know what that represents in the physical, but there's definitely a whole lot going on and a whole lot of clarity in what it is that this represents to you, this connection. Let's do the Five of Cups. The Wheel of Fortune, the Magician, the Hermit. All right. There's still things to be healed. There's still things that may have happened in this situation in the past that you wish could show up changed for the better, healed. So that's your focus, and that's what you're healing. There's one particular thing which I feel like it contributed to possibly the separation of the two of you. It stands in the separation where that needs healing, and you're looking straight at it and you're trying to heal that, at least on your side. All right, even though the energies are getting bigger and heavier, they're much more headed towards healing rather than how they showed up in the past, where it's like, oh, okay, we're dealing with this strong, deep connection, whatever it is. Let's go at it with all our baggage. Let's unpack. And unpacked happened. And now it's like, oh, okay, slowly but surely, we're doing laundry here with the unpacked stuff we brought to the table. Let's do the Star. Eight of Swords, Page of Wands, Queen of Swords. All right, there's going to be confusion. It's not going to be easy, even though it looks, energetically speaking, it looks kind of smooth in terms of once you're on this healing path and you accept it for what it is, the path doesn't look like this anymore. It starts looking more like this, you know, where it's looking a little smoother. Yes, there's still pain there. Yes, there's still things that come up and need healing. But at times, especially when you get closer and closer to what it is that your soul desires, it's gonna start feeling bumpy again. So this whole journey of healing that you're experiencing, It's not gonna be easy. Basically, you know, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's gonna have its moments of, all right, this feels nice. This, especially when you get to that truth of what you feel towards this and what this represents. But the closer you get to that goal of yours in this, your mind is going to try to take over, because the mind has all of those elements of fear, insecurity, doubt, all sorts of things like that. So you're going to try to get more and more clear in your mind. So it's going to show up confused, and then clear, and then yeah, let's go, and then no, let's not, you know. So it's kind of like a forewarning. Let's see what the universe has. King of Swords, Six of Wands, Ace of Wands. What's interesting about this whole thing is that I see you going through this, and then parallel to that, I kind of see the other energy that you're dealing with, experiencing kind of the same thing, you know. And at the end of the day, the universe is showing me, well, they're responding from the same frequency, from the same, you know, to this, to you, even when you show up, even if it's for a split second. Even if they don't talk, because we put a lot of pressure on the physical, energetically, they're right there with you, side by side, experiencing kind of the same things, you know. So this is kind of confirmation for me that this other energy is showing up as responding to you, to what you're experiencing. So that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.